we realized fairly early on, probably 2 weeks in, that we were going to need to stand this up and support it for the campus. So it was a pivot for campus to move to virtual. You know, there was definitely an initial just canceling or postponing of sort of everything. And then when we realized the longer term ramifications of this, we encouraged folks to start to set up, you know, Zoom and Teams and all of the different platforms that can host events. And it definitely took some training. In fact, of our Pitwire Live events that have been hosted for 3 weeks now, Zoom training is the #1 event that is still attended, but people have adapted, and there are some folks who really enjoy it. We have all sorts of events now, including student events in the evenings, from calligraphy coursework to magicians to the things that they would have done on campus for the students, they can now do, and the staff and the faculty can join if they want. We have fitness classes 4 times a day that are taught by our BFit Pit workout instructors. And then we have, of course, our academic lectures and things like that as well. So I think that some of that will continue because we are spread on 5 campuses, and this has been a way to connect us. But more than that, it's been a way to connect people on campus who don't normally meet. We get stuck in our silos of campus buildings, and we end up in the same spots. And now we're seeing that we can talk virtually across lines. So I think there will be some people who hold on to that, and I hope that it's positive into the future.
Yeah, that's great. Appreciate that. Justin, what do you think?
Yeah, I think a lot of these virtual events do serve a purpose beyond this crisis. We were actually talking to our university president for about 4 or 5 months before the crisis even hit, trying to scope out what a virtual town hall meeting would be. We thought it was beneficial for him to be able to answer questions in real time from folks who maybe wanted to have an answer from the president and didn't have an opportunity to otherwise. So we had kind of sketched out what that might look like, and he was receptive to it, and we just hadn't had an opportunity to make it happen. And then all of a sudden, the crisis struck, and so he's had a virtual town hall every Thursday afternoon. This will be the 6th week in a row later this afternoon that he'll have those. And honestly, I think he really enjoys it. He's getting more and more comfortable there, and it's almost like watching his own TV show as I'm sitting there tuning in, watching. He's very comfortable taking the questions. He's very personable, and I do think it's an opportunity for leaders to go ahead and show that they are actual human beings that people can really get a good conversation going with. And it shows that your leaders are responsive. And I just think that these kinds of things are beneficial to everybody involved.